Yeah.
His full name is Sedekula Atal.
This is his 7th ODI. He has 100. He's averaging 46.
That's not bad, is it? That's short, but it's given us a wide as it's gone too high over the top of Sadiq through the keeper.
Atal.
This is his 7th ODI. He has 100. Mind you, he made 100 and then against Zimbabwe. So that's where a lot of his runs have come from.
Okay.
Hey, Zimbabwe beat Ireland in 2 games out of 3 the other day.
Did Zimbabwe win the last one? I thought Ireland.
Oh, now that's a great
against
ball
Zimbabwe.
And Sadiq has fenced at that. It's ballooned off probably his gloves, but just wide of Volder Vian Mulder even, who's a slip. And it goes down to third man for a single.
Oh. Yeah. You're right. Zimbabwe absolutely slaughtered on that last one.
They fell in a heap.
Yeah.
That won't please our man from Ireland, who we don't see anymore, do we? What was his name?
Roger.
Well,
no, not Rog.
Dave, yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's working for cricket.
He was
working
Ireland.
for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he would have been happy enough when they won the Test match, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have done.
I think that's 3 Test matches in a row that they've won.
Which is good.
Correct.
Sadiq is facing up, to Ngidi. He's guides that down towards third man as the 6th over starts, and they get a single. That got big on him pretty quick, didn't it? I guess in the end, reasonably well controlled as he got it wide enough for the man at slip. Ibrahim surveying the field, and the men out and deep at deep square leg and third man. And Ngidi comes in, nicely forced off the back foot. Bottom hand came off the bat from Ibrahim, but gets it past the man at point. Well, he's actually at cover. Point is dead square and free, and it makes its way to the boundary, and it's 4 more runs.
4 on the floor, and 1 more 4 than the 4 before. That's what 4's are for, to get funky on the dance floor.
Very well, nicely timed. Right out the middle of the bat. Good shot. Well placed.
A few dozen more of those and they're on their way.
Well, yeah. 28 for 1. Currently they're on for 60 in the first, nearly 60 in the first 10. It's played up towards mid-on. And there's no run.
Well, it's very similar to what South Africa had, except for the wicket, isn't it? Because Nick had a bet on them getting over 25 in the power play, and they just got over
25 in the first 5.
Sorry, in the first 5, yeah.
25 or 23?
It was 23 and a half he went over.
Oh, right.
They were up to 25, weren't they? In the 4th over, actually. There's a couple of 4s.
All the key stats here.
All the key stats. They're all betting stats, obviously.
What is the point of sport if not betting?
Betting. Here comes Lungi into Ibrahim, who plays it back past him, but it's fielded by mid-on. It's Kagiso fielding, and there is no run.
Well, at the end of the 6th over, South Africa were 30 for 1, so it's going to be close either way.
Yeah, this pitch really doesn't offer anything to the bowlers, does it? Which is,
nothing.
Which is why a score of around about 300 seems quite average, but I thought it should have kicked on and got nearer 350 to be fair. But Ngidi is in, it's forced off the back foot, out to the man at square points, cover, and there is no run.
I think 294 was the average score at this ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it?
Certainly feels that way. Night's fully come. It's all floodlights now. 28 for 1. One ball left in the 6th over. Sadiq's on 7. Ibrahim facing up 9 off 13. And Geedy comes in to deliver that last ball of 6 over. And it's forced off the back foot by Ibrahim. Out to the man at cover, and there ain't no run.
Eric J says, Flashman in the great game. Farung just says, profit now equals bottle of red in hand message. Suda Who's with us. It says, hello, cricket gremlins. If only YouTube had some chat widget for betting like you can get on Twitch. And Pat Badger says, I for one am happy with our 3 straight test wins. The state of the ODI side, however. Incidentally, Tiny Tim Tector, Harry Tector's little brother, is in the T20 squad. I say bar humbug if he isn't given a game, which he won't be.
Have a betting widget on Twitch. How does that work? Well, you can bet against each other?
Yeah,
like you can't swear too much, and there's no nudity, but we'll let you fucking throw your money down
exactly.
Someone else's pocket.
Driven at by Sadiq. Beaten on the outside edge by Janssen. There's no run. Didn't really do it a lot. He's just got the wrong line. Maybe a smidgen.
Oh, I don't think so. It just went straight on. Yeah.
7 off 9, Sadiq. Janssen in his 4th over. He's only gone for 12 so far. 4 and over. Oh, that one. There's an appeal from behind. Maybe it's got his trousers. Because no one else... Well, Rickleton appealed quite vociferously.
I think Rickleton tapped his thigh.
And then he tapped his thigh. So, that's probably thigh. But last 2 balls have been pretty close to the edge. Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. Janssen appealed as well.
It's a bowler. Of course he's going to appeal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything more likely is the wicketkeeper appealing.
Janssen in, that one is fished at, but this time it's wider. And Sadiq plays inside it. It's 3 to the keeper and there's no run. I'm interested to see on Snicko how close that was on the previous delivery. Last one was well too wide. Speeds up, high 80s for Janssen. That height, he gets a good bounce off a good length. This time it's defended out into the covers by Sadiq.
Yeah, he got bat on it. He got bat on it.
He did get bat on it, yeah.
Yeah, he's looked at all at sea up until then, this over.
Yeah, beaten on the outside edge quite a few times. Mainly bowling good length is Janssen, 27% short. That one is a little bit fuller, in towards the stumps, defended by Sadiq out to mid wicket this time. There is no run. In danger of playing out a maiden here, which they don't really need.
All part of the long-term strategy.
Yep.
See off all the South African bowlers and then
pounce.
Profit.
Yeah. Well, Rabada will be into the attack sooner or later, you'd have thought. Last ball. Last ball of Janssen's 4th over is just defended by Sadiq once again. This time out to cover. And there ain't no run. And that is a maiden.
So Sudo explains the betting on Twitch. He says you accumulate points by chatting and watching. You then set up bets like over-under. It's a widget that's installed on OBS, Streamlabs, etc. Then he says, has Saudi got a team?
They do.
They're in the whole of the IPL, don't they?
Now.
Nessa Hussain has tweeted a whole lot of green flag emojis, which I presume are for Pakistan. Eric J just says, still collecting green shield stamps then this year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was a real betting thing with real money. But, that doesn't sound so much fun. I have to accumulate points. It sounds like bollocks to me. But hey, you know, whatever.
You probably lose less than when you're actually betting.
Well, you know, that's down the leg side and it's going to be a wide. Oh, Rabada is into the attack, which means we get to play this wonderful jingle. And it sounds like this.
What's his name? He's a high roller, rock and roller, scariest, deadliest, killing this bowler. He can sink your outside the Spanish Armada. No one faster, no one harder. What's his name? What's his name? Tell me, what's his name? KG.
Defended the next ball by Ibrahim, and it goes out to point, and there is no run. Best of 6 for 16, strike rate 32.66. Classy bowler is Kagiso.
Yeah. I think it's inspired by that jingle himself.
Well, yeah. Down the track comes Ibrahim, tries to smear him through the offside. Straight to point, and then Rabada gives him some tasty words afterwards. Didn't like that. I like that about him as well. He's a bit feisty. Doesn't mind giving some to the batsman.
Did we learn any more about the shove that Markram got?
No, what? I didn't see that. What shove?
Gilberton sort of gave him a push as he was walking back to his mark.
No. On the back foot, Ibrahim just defends it back to Kagiso. He doesn't field it very well. Have you watched a cat licking its own balls in the outfield? Taking no notice of what's going on.
Licking its arse, man.
Well, licking its arse, balls, whatever, you know.
So it's fielding it deep mid-off.
Yeah.
It's probably a catching position for some delivery.
If that gets hit by a cricket ball, I'm off. I'm not staying.
Well, there's a big heave-ho. There's Ibrahim. That one's angled in towards his pads. Trying to pick it up onto the leg side. Misses it. And again, Rabada gives him some words. That seems to be the ground cat. It was there chilling out in the outfield yesterday, wasn't it? It was the day before.
Is that keeping the rats off the ground, isn't it?
Well, I imagine so. Maybe it's the mouser for the ground.
Cat's actually doing work. That's against their religion, isn't it?
It's a very chilled cat. Very nice cat. Black cat. That one kind of gets through Ibrahim a little bit as he defends it. It dribbles behind towards Rickleton, allowing him to get through for a single. So only the wide and one run off this over so far. They've really slowed down since the wicket. Sadiq 7 off 14, Ibrahim 10 off 19. And Bavuma, I guess, will be reasonably happy with how things are going for South Africa at the moment.
Don't think kissing the flag's going to help, guys.
No. I'm hoping so. Rabada. Oh, Jesus. Sadiq has another drive, misses it. He's missed a lot of Sadiq. Through to the keeper, and there is no run. One decent pull.
Kieran says, when Messi says Nasir Hassan, and I'm not really listening, it sounds a lot like Nasser Hussain. It makes me run to my phone and trip along the way and fall over because I thought Nasser Hussain was in. Oh, sorry, he was in the chat. To be honest, Nasser Hussain is probably better. Nasser Hassan. It's probably better. Fuck that up. Sorry, Kieran.
Yes, you did.
Siddhu says, England win for wrong to give a good... Sorry. England win for wrong to give a false sense of them being any good. Australia are missing too many decent players. That's true.
Yep, one feels that way. Mind you, it's England versus Australia. We're quite capable of fucking it up. Janssen is in for his 5th over. It's bowling around the wicket to Ibrahim now.
It's going to be a nil-all draw if they play each other.
No.
When they play each other, I should say.
Janssen decided to go around the wicket, presumably the ball's doing bugger all, and so that's why he's going around the wicket to the right-hander.
Kieran says, "Oh, stop watching that cat. What do you think this is? White Line Wireless?"
Yeah. Short. Follows Ibrahim. Is it given us a wide? It seemed pretty bloody short. Don't think it is, though.
I did have 3 cats in here not that long ago, but
They've all decided
to off to pastures greener.
Yeah. Got to chill out somewhere else in the flat.
I wasn't feeding them, so what use was I?
Yeah, exactly. It's your function in life, isn't it?
Backs away this time. Ibrahim tries to smear it through the offside, but only gets it as far as cover. 3 dots. They've scored a wide and a single in the last 10 balls. Include the wide as a ball.
You had a maiden. We had 2 in the last over, and then 3 dots.
Not conducive to chasing 300 odd.
Not conducive to chasing 200.
No.
Do we have any GPL entries today? I'll have a look in a second. Did you enter today, Messi?
No, I didn't get around to it. There are only 2.
Janssen in, that jumps a little bit on Ibrahim. Pushes his hands out and lifts his head back. There is no run. Some chat from the Saffers in the outfield. Took his bottom hand off, hit the splice quite heavy. Good ball from Janssen. Comes in 5th ball. Flat-footed waft by Ibrahim. Could have quite easily got thin edge through the keeper there, but he didn't. He survives. And it goes through to Rickleton, no run. Living a little bit dangerous here, aren't they? There's a throwing the bat at stuff that not connecting. I feel that it's either a 4 or a wicket coming pretty soon.
Emotional moments in the crowd as they wave their phone lights.
God.
Desperate to try and get the attention of the batsman.
This time Ibrahim does back away, guides it down towards 3rd man. He'll get a single off the last ball of the over and retain the strike. It's 11 off 25 though. Sadiq is 7 off 15, 31 for 1 after 9 overs. Not a great start from Afghanistan. I suppose they haven't lost wickets, but they're well behind the pace. Over to you, Messi.
Sudahu says South Africa have barely come out of nowhere to potentially have the best all formats nation. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, when you consider they've lost their last 5 ODIs, I still think they're a very good team.
Yeah, same here.
Stephen Kelk says, well, hello there. And Eric J says, Baloo's had a hard night. Stephen Kelk says, I see that Farong has already been flying the flag for the Duckster and his strike bowling. Excellent.
Of course. He never gives up. Again, Rabada done on the inside, Ibrahim. Bottom hand comes off the bat. I don't know if that beats his inside edge or... But he's getting no position here to play Rabada. Yeah, again he's been beaten on the inside edge, and again Snake Hips is coming in. I don't know what this is all about. Oh, fuck you, you're not scrating out on my stuff.
Since when has Tony been called Snake Hips?
I don't know, but he keeps coming in doing these sort of snaky hips and arms. I don't know what he's up to. By the sounds of it, it's today. It is today. Stepped away and tried to smear that and missed it again. There's no run. Ibrahim looks very frustrated.
They've scored 14 runs from the last 5 overs.
It's not good, is it?
Ooh, slow down, boys. You'll get whiplash.
It's going to be a wide down leg side. But actually, all the runs they've scored have been, apart from one single, I can remember, 2 singles. The last 4 runs have been 2 singles and 2 wides. That was another wide down the leg side. Don't. It's disturbing.
Don't what? You're talking
Tony. Yeah.
I think Tony was doing the helicopter at him, I think.
That one's gone a long way up in the air. Has it gone long enough? It looks like it has. Only just, though, but it has. It's been plonked. Finally, he's got hold of one. Ibrahim over the top of mid-on. Goes first 6 of the day for the Afghanis. Finally got hold of one.
Sidhu makes a good point. He says Snake Hips sounds like too cool a name for Tony.
Yeah, probably.
Harsh.
Last ball of the over, he's bowled him. No, it's not the last ball of the over. It's only the 4th ball of the over. Sadiq Ibrahim's gone back to try and work him down at third man. Rabada bowled it a little bit fuller, knocked over his middle stump. 92 miles an hour that one was. You could see that happening. I mean, he got hold of him the last ball, but he'd been trying to do all sorts of weird shit previously to that over the last couple of overs. And inevitably, a wicket has fallen.
Another one bites the dust. I think that is going to be out, Fred. Another one bites the dust.
Effort ball. Kagiso likes giving him a send-off.
Only a very mild one.
Only a very mild one. But he's giving him a
chirp on the golf
course. Right for the word go. I get my second under 40 and a half it was for the second wicket. Just about made it. 38
nice.
for 2. Ramat now comes in for Afghanistan.
I would like Curtsy to learn that that's how you do a send-off. And you don't call in the gods of Hades to just because you got a wicket.
Now.
Ramat Shah is the next man in. He sounds like this.
All are watching Ramat Shah. He's not quite Sangakkara. As long as he can survive, he'll average round 35. Sometimes he will have a bowl, but he ain't that good, so I'm told.
Yep.
Who's that?
I think that was Senor Peel.
That was Mr. Peel.
That's a nice one. I like that.
So Rabada is in. First ball, banged in short. Ramat lets it through to the keeper, and there is no run. 38 for 2. Afghanistan after 9.5 overs. And one ball to go. So we have a little switcheroo. Tony's going to give you some ball by ball. Mark's going to stay where you are, but you're going to take over doing the socials, and I'm going to switch into doing summarising.
It's slightly changed the complexion, has it not? That second wicket.
Yeah.
It has indeed. Last ball is defended up to mid-off, and there's no run. Yeah, kind of, but they really haven't been doing enough. It's a big score to chase. They do look a bit. You've got to get off to a decent start. They've got a flaky middle order. It was always going to be a tough ask for Afghanistan to get 316.
Look at the power play, though. I mean, South Africa were only 46, but for 1.
Yeah, but you look at the batting they had to come.
Well, yeah, and some of which didn't fire.
No, it didn't. But, at the end of the day, they cruised.
Who was it who made the time? Was that Rassi?
No, it was Rickleton, wasn't it?
Oh, Ryan. It was Ryan Rickleton, the weightlifting all-round sportsman. Well, it is the end of that, the batting power play. It's 38 for 2. We seem collectively a little down on Afghanistan's chances, and I think it is just depth of batting that is the challenge. New man to the crease was Ramat Shah. He had a cracking World Cup. I mean, he averaged 40, had a high score of 77 not out against Pakistan. Right, Mulder around the wicket. It's Sadiq, though, who is fielding. Guides it down to third man, and it will bring on the aforementioned right-handed Ramat Shah.
Dean Mulder. He sounds like this.
When things get desperate, you don't need to worry. Just stop me and Mulder out in a hurry. When things get desperate, you don't need to worry.
Because they were playing tests against Zimbabwe in January, weren't they? We'll just hold that as over the wicket comes Mulder, taken on the tumble, and it was a wide, and it will be 1 more to the score. But our friend Ramat Shah, it was 2 tests against Zimbabwe in Bulawayo, December and January. He made 234 in one of them, and he made 19 and 139 in the other. Now, I do know you occasionally have to go with all respect to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
But don't forget, we'll see how England go against them. First test of the English summer, of course. Mulder, without Scully, is in, and it's defended by Ramat. Back towards the bowler, and there is no run. Who's the wicketkeeper for...
Saffers, Rickleton.
Yeah. Oh, it is Ryan Rickenthal. Busy day for him then.
Yeah, it's indeed. Was that loosely based on Mulder and Scully by Catatonia, that jingle?
It certainly was. Very loosely, one would say. But same chords, more or less.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There was... What was the... Who were... What was the TV series of Mulder and Scully?
X-Files.
X-Files, of course it was.
The Man in Black.